Welcome back, guys, to Dragon Quest V's Monster Party 16 Challenge Run. This time we're just going to refight Korol, but just with a liquid metal slime. Yes, the party's here, but I can just shove him in the wagon and we'll go from there, just so you know. For our setup, well, our King Metal Slime just needs a Metal King Sword and a Slime Curio because defense doesn't really matter in this and he doesn't need any resistances. So, because this guy can only critical attack or use skills, and well, that's not necessary for anything. We will need the Staff of Salvation though, like 100% do need it. But we can kind of time things out. We're also going to have a bunch of packs of punches and one elfin just in case we need it. For the time being though, we are just going to go ahead and go with this type of strategy. I will be fast forwarding, just be aware of that. But otherwise, we got this fight, so let's just go ahead and hurry this up and get everybody into the wagon and take the lead. We're gonna Sizzle because he almost always, he always opens with a cold breath. Alright, after cold breath, he either is going to critical hit or defend. I'm banking on defend, so we're gonna Paxa. He attacked. Oh, okay, critical attack. We have at least 2 turns before he critical attacks again, so we're going to attack until that happens. Then we may as well heal. He bounced. In that case, we're going to... Disruptive Wave, because, yep, there goes the defend. And we Sizzle. That's fine. He bounced again. I am predicting no Disruptive Wave yet. Nah, we're going to Disruptive Wave again. Defend. Okay. We'll Sizzle and keep going. I forgot I'm supposed to be fast forwarding. My apologies. Alright, there goes the cold breath. He could defend or attack. I will raise my attack and let's go. Really? He's going to make me waste my my stuff. Alright, we have 2 of these. He's being a dick right now. We have 2 of these. Fuck you. He has bounce up still. God, yeah, he's being a dick right now. I'm gonna probably have to do this using fire. No more of that. I'm just gonna do this instead. If he wants to be a dick about it, then fuck this. We have 1, 2, and now we need to heal. Yep. He bounced, so none of that. This is 2. He may defend on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and Paxa him. Yes. That's fine. Defending is fine. There he Disruptive Wave, but he doesn't have bounce. Alright, we have 2 hits. 1 and 2. He bounced, that's a good time to do a heal. Aha! He just defended, so Disruptive Wave. Oh, right. You need MP for things. This is why we have an open elixir. I want to wait till after he does a cold breath, I think, for Paxing. But anyway, yeah, this fight is doable, but it does require some assistance. I forgot to, I missed my opportunity to Paxa. Alright, he just did that. Move Paxa. Good time. Bad time. He's being a dick. Alright, I am going to, let's see. He just bounced. Zenithian, he Desperates. I have 1 of these, 2 of these, and now I need to heal. He's still bounced up, let's go ahead and get rid of that. It's okay if we run out of MP there, by the way, it's just annoying. We're doing the bulk of our damage right now. He bounced, and need to heal, that was 2. I almost wasted it. That was the last one. He just cold breath. I'm not going to do it yet. Now I am going to. See if that works. Okay. We get a little more. And now it's just regular attack. And we just heal when we need to. I was trying to make it interesting, but he wants to be a dick, so... We wait for him to physically attack, but once he does, you have 2 turns, then you have to heal. And there you go. There's King Korol. It's manageable, but it can be difficult, so you just have to pay attention. Anyway, that's it for King Korol. Let's get back to the main timeline where I'll meet you at Ladja. Okay guys, we're here at Ladja, and I have unfortunate news when it comes to this one. Unless I want to level grind a lot more, I'm literally better off having the liquid metal slime in by themselves, because, well, the whole time Winnie and Drongo are just set up to constantly heal themselves. They could survive, but Merc would need to jump in a lot with just having to unnumb them. So I'm afraid Merc's gonna have to kind of solo this one. I do think, though, like, here's the thing. If I leveled up Winnie to 27, she would get Insulate, and she would be able to help everybody survive the damage very well. Drongo themselves, he will get a lot more HP. That would be nice if he was in that level range, and that's about all he'd get, really. But it's just, unfortunately, that they really just can't survive very well, even with their items. But I'll show you what I have, and I'll let them do what they can, but generally they're not going to be doing much. So, Merc's got their stuff here, the best stuff that they can equip at this time. We got an extra Staff of Salvation from the TNT board in Nadiria here. Got the Stolo Step on Merc because they're the only one immune to paralyze completely. I mean, so there's some resistances. Drag-Goof has a 1 in 3 chance to resist it. But, and even Winnie has some decent resistances, but they're not immune. A couple of Elfin Elixirs I thought I might need, but it really won't. Yigdu, Pax-a-Punch. The Pax-a-Punches technically we don't need because Winnie's learned Oomph, but I have it just in case. And Yig leaves to revive them if need be. Drongo's got their best gear here. It is their best gear, sadly. They have the Sage Stone because, well, they're the slowest. It makes sense to have them do recovery healing. We have Fairy Foils to help them survive a little bit better. The Pax-a-Punches are, again, very much unnecessary at this point, but we have them in just in case. And then we have Winnie. For this fight, Winnie's got the Hell Saber, which we did get also from the TNT board. But she also has the Blizzard Blade in the bag. She doesn't want to use it for this one because Ladja has a lot of resistance to ice. I think immune. So Hell Saber is a better option for this one. And she's got all the stuff that helps her resist ice, because fire is not as bad. This will help with the ice, but even this is not that much. She's got the second Staff of Salvation, got a Great Helm, Zenithian Shield to help with Caprizzle if need be, and a Fairy Foil to help with that defense as well. As mentioned, though, they are going to be, unfortunately, just outclassed here. They can't take the hits. Well, they can, it's just not as good as it could be. They're like heel lock, that's what it is. Sorry, I was trying to find the words. So, in any case, I'm going to start the fight. We'll try with the 3 of them, and once they get to a point where they just can't do much or the fight's starting to get extended, I'll let Merc take over. Merc can handle this almost easy peasy as long as they buff themselves. So, I'll see you at the start of the fight because it takes a bit. It's Ladja time. So, first things first, go ahead and go plunk. Go. Oh wait, hang on. Almost forgot. There we go. Alright, kerplunk yourself, buff yourself, get yourself some defense, and you get yourself some defense. Ouch, ouch. Okay, at this point, Merc's gonna help try to buff up Drongo. Drongo's gonna Sage Stone, and you're going to bounce. And immediately, we'll try to get them set up anyway. You're stuck in Sage Stone. with all that resistance that Winnie has, and she still can't handle that. Alright. At this point, you may as well just pack to yourself because they're busy. This is what I mean, though. They're so busy, they really can't do much. She probably should have healed herself. But that's okay. He's going to do it. He's going to attack, you're going to keep Sage Stoning, and you're going to Staff of Salvation yourself. See, Merc would be able to survive the double hits of that, and could actually even heal themselves if necessary. So they're fine. I'm going to have you go ahead and do another Fairy Coil. Alright. You're now on focus on healing. You can now help out. Why don't you refresh the Zenithian shield? But this is what I mean. This is going to be kind of like... They're here, but they're not doing much. Here, instead of using your MP, use a Pax a Punch on yourself so you can help out, I guess. Even though Drongo's a better attacker. Winnie, you have some resistance, and you'd think that would help, but apparently not. Double. Wow. See, now Winnie can't even take advantage of helping them, because now they have to help heal. No, attack him. While I do think Insulate would help, I feel like level grinding them up would also make everything else trivial already. So that's why I'm trying to do this, but... does he need healing? If he gets double Caprizzled, he's down, yes. Or that. I'm glad you healed down. Damn. But yeah, this is what I mean. We would be better off just having Merc attacking. Ah, shit! Wrong person. Drongo dead. Yeah. Here, revive, I guess, and you need to heal yourself. I'm willing to do it, but it's like, why? The moment Drongo gets paralyzed is the moment that it's gonna be like, we're done. Here, buff him while we think about that anyway. You're actually in an okay position to attack for once. So you have decent damage. I'm gonna say just attack. Yeah, like Winnie and Merc have similar damage. Luckily, he doesn't really double breath, so we're mostly okay. I'm gonna have Winnie heal themselves. He can double Caprizzle, though. Yeah, you gotta heal him. It's just disappointing. That's really all it is. It takes a lot to level Winnie up, too. Yourself. I wish Drongo had better resistances. Really wish he had better resistances. Debating. Yeah, revive him. Because she needs to heal herself. I won't bother with the buffing, though. I'm just starting to get annoyed, really. If she paralyzes again, okay. I'm leaving it. It's gonna be much faster doing this. It's sad, but... because now we just attack. If he attacks, oh no, we have to heal ourselves. That's it. Except we don't have to heal ourselves much. See, now if we got 2 high rolls like that, maybe we'd be in danger, but even then, Merc just is the better option for this. I don't know if it'd be worth also level grinding them up or not. I may do that for Nimzo, though, because Nimzo, I want them to at least survive for that. For Ladja, I don't know. maybe I'll do a run where I level these guys up a bit and do a fair fight with Ladja, with them actually being able to take hits a little bit better. Insulate would be a big game breaker. I don't know. Not game breaker. Game changer. So for now, see, that's the problem with the medals. They make everything much easier. I will say though that I feel like Winnie is a fair choice though. But yeah, see, look how much faster it was than me having to just do other stuff. And they also get the experience, so good for them. But in any case, yeah. So I may go back and try something with them. I'm not sure yet. But for now, this is Ladja taken care of. If you see another thing in the video where it says Ladja redone, then you know we did try this again. For now, otherwise I'll see you at Nimzo. After they level up, I assume, anyway. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. So, I leveled them up. Drongo and Winnie are much higher level. Winnie's just nearly... Well, I don't think Winnie's maxed out. I think Winnie has to level 50. Yeah, level 50. But she's got her skills. She's got Insulate. She's got full heal. She's doing good. So, we're going to go ahead and do this after all. And just so you know, they actually do survive well with Insulate. So, with Insulate, Drongo comes up to be pretty decent. I mean, he's still not great, but Insulate also keeps them alive longer to actually contribute instead of just struggling to heal the whole time. So, I'll show that off in just a moment as soon as the fight begins. For one more boss time against Ladja. Okay, so, as usual, first things first for Plunk, we're going to have you throw a buff over at Winnie. You're going to buff up yourself, and you're going to Insulate, or Insulate. And that sucks. Okay, why don't we still loose up Winnie? You're going to do another Fairy Foil. Really? Okay, good. I was going to get really frustrated if it happened again. Alright, you got 2 on you. You're going to stay focused on healing. You are going to Paxa up yourself. And you're going to defense up yourself. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Oh, no. Wrong person. One more. She also has full heal now, so she can actually take time to not have to heal as constant either. Why don't you throw a buff one more time to Drongo? You're going to max out your defense, and that should be enough. Oh! I didn't realize she was done. Alright, you attack. You're going to bounce. Oh! Double paralyzed. Fuck you, man. I'm going to get her up first. Because she's got full heal at least. But it's so nice to have Insulate again, I gotta be honest. She's now going to start the oomph train here. She's gonna oomph up Drongo first. Then you keep attacking. You're going to... you know what? You should heal yourself. Okay, we're gonna take care of that. No, it didn't Insulate. Damn it. I thought full heal was there. Drongo's dead. Oh! Well, good for you, Drongo. Let's try this again. Full heal. Drongo. And now Drongo can actually contribute a little bit. She's going to go ahead and throw an oomph on herself. And then we can kind of contribute some. Ooh, nice dodge. He's in safe health. We'll go ahead and just attack. Bounces down. He could be a little bitch with that. But at least look at this. They're surviving, and they can actually contribute to the party. So I appreciate this. Just attack. Would you stop being a little bitch? Ugh. No. Not that. Wrong staff. Get back, Winnie. Yeah, for the reasons for that. You know, you attack. Okay. Yeah, at this point, go ahead and just attack. I'm gonna have you go ahead and Salvation Drongo so he survives a little bit better. He's still going to do his Sage Stone at least. Unless that fucking happens. Winnie may go down. Well, we got lucky there. Yeah. They are contributing, it's just that there's... Right now, he's being a little baby bitch with his burning breath. You actually can get away with Staff of Salvation. Just attack. Yeah, we can save a little bit of MP and time that way. Alright, go ahead and full heal. Oh yeah, now we can just attack. But yeah, it's not that it's anything special, but it's just like, how annoying is this bitch up gonna be, really? Cool, breath. We're in safe territory, just attack, because I'm getting tired of his ugly face. I don't think I actually put buff on Merc. He doesn't really need it. Because, well, we're gonna have Sage Stone going the whole time. Like that. I like this party setup, actually. Huh. I could have sworn Winnie got multi-heal, but I was thinking of someone else. Either way, we're doing okay here. Other than that happening too often. And there it goes. Look at that. They're actually useful. Honestly, I really do appreciate that. Alright, next up is Nimzo, and that'll probably be next episode. I just wanted to show off more of the party with this. Who's leveling up anyway? Okay, good for Drongo. But we're also getting some empty level ups. As you can see, he's only getting strength at this point, so it's not quite empty, but it's still like, geez, really? But in any case, yes, that's all done. I guess I will see you at Nimzo next time. Bye-bye.